6 seniors, 3 cheerleaders, and 3 basketball players. We'll start with our senior cheerleaders this evening. This may be a shock to them, so I'm going to give them a moment to organize. Your first cheerleader this evening, Keely Hyatt. Keely is accompanied by her parents, Jamie and Chris. Coach Wendy says Keely is a 3-year member of the Crater Cheer, and this is her first year on varsity. Keely earned All-American honors this year by the Universal Cheerleaders Association. Her favorite memories of cheer are bus rides to competitions. After high school, Keely plans to attend Linfield University and become an English teacher. Keely Hyatt. Cheerleader Jessalyn Margrove, accompanied by her mom and dad, Jenny and Tim. Coach Wendy says Jessalyn is a 4-year varsity cheerleader. She has earned many awards and honors while on Crater Cheer, including first place OSA, All-State Stunt Group, UCA All-American, and OSA All-State Team, 3rd in state. Her favorite memory from cheer is all the team dinners through the years. After high school, she plans to attend either Oklahoma State University or Tarleton State University in Texas. Your final cheerleader of the evening, Roxy Wells, accompanied by her parents, Rianne and Tony, her sisters, Remy and Radiance. Coach Wendy says Roxy is a 4-year member of Crater Cheer, and this is her 3rd year on varsity. Roxy has earned All-American honors this year from Universal Cheerleaders Association and is one of our varsity captains. Her favorite memory from cheer is winning grand champion multiple times in competitions. After high school, Roxy plans to join the military. Thank you, Roxy Wells. Thank you, cheerleaders. The Crater Boys basketball team, coaches, and administrators would like to thank our 3 incredible seniors for their hard work, effort, and dedication to Crater High School and the Central Point community over the course of their basketball careers. These young men have spent countless hours honing their skills day in and day out, all the while contributing to the community and fundraising efforts to support the Crater Boys basketball program. Their efforts have been nothing short of exceptional, and their hard work has been deeply appreciated. No group has been challenged with more adversity, and through it all, these young men have shown the heart and grit that represent this program and the fine people of this community. Please help us in congratulating them with these impactful efforts on and off the court. Your first senior, Nathan Boone-Found, accompanied by mom Pam, his sister Tina, and his coach mentor, Dakota. Nathan says the best part of playing basketball has been working around his high-energy teammates. His favorite memory was from Wilsonville tournament, hanging out in the house with those goofy teammates of mine. A special note from Nathan's girlfriend, Maddie Simmons, who's playing Eagle Point tonight. I also think we should see other people. Sorry, she didn't say that. She says, I'm so proud of you and everything you have accomplished. You were the hardest worker in the room, and that is one of the best things about you. Good luck, and get the win tonight. Nathan plans on attending either RCC or SOU and obtaining a bachelor's degree in business administration and marketing. Congratulations, Nathan. Your next senior, Cody Duckowitz, accompanied by parents Michelle and Jason, a close family friend Wade, and Grandma Jean. Cody's favorite memory is from his freshman year when he checked into his first varsity game and got to play with his best friend Hunter Chubb, which happened to be Hunter's final game as a Common. Cody would like to thank his mom and dad for everything they have done for him in his life to make him a better basketball player in person. Finally, Cody would like to thank his friends and family for coming to watch us and support him throughout his greater career. Cody's plans after high school are still undecided, but he has interest in playing basketball at the college level. Cody Duckowitz. Your final senior of the evening, Ashton Akery. Accompanied by his parents, Sandy and Jeannie, his sister Kinsley, and his cousin Chase. Ashton says his favorite memory of being a member of the Crater Boys basketball team was beating North Eugene this season. They are a really good basketball team, and we are the only team to have beaten them in conference play. There was nobody better to beat them than our team that evening. Ashton would like to thank all of his friends and family for coming to all of his games and supporting him. He would like to thank his cousin Chase. Without all the one-on-ones at the house, he would probably have been cut his senior year. He would like to thank his coach Scott for making him the player he is today. They have been through it all together, and there is no coach he would rather have done it with. He would like to thank Coach Crawford for being his biggest hype man no matter the situation. He couldn't ask for a better assistant coach and friend. Ashton would like to thank his trainer, Pat Shedd, for pushing him in every training session and for preparing him for each season. Lastly, Ashton would like to thank his parents, Danny and Ginny Akery, for being his biggest supporters in life and never allowing him to feel alone. He would not be half the person he is today without them. Ashton's plans after high school are also still undecided, but he is interested in playing college basketball. Ashton Akery. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all our seniors. Thank you very much. We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock for an extra warm-up and be ready to go soon. Thank you.
Hey, welcome here to Table Rock Sports. Live video streaming event here brought to you by Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with these local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I am Jeff Lang. I'm alongside my partner, Jason Brewster. We're coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thanks for joining us tonight. We want to welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, featuring the traveling Eagle Point Eagles and the hometown Crater Comets. Starting lineups now for Coach Ryan Mars and the Eagles. Number 0, that is Easton Raybar, a junior, standing 5'8". Number 3, that is Brighton Livingston, a senior, standing 6'1". He's followed by Peyton Pierce. Number 5, a senior, standing 6'1". Number 13, that's Connor Knight, a junior at 6'5", and rounding out the starting 5 for the Eagles, number 32, that's Hayden Weaver, a post senior, 6'3". Folks, it's senior night here at Crater High School. 3 seniors being recognized before the game, as well as a handful of the cheerleading and drill team. Coach Brian Scott here in his second year for the Comets. His starting lineups tonight: number 3, senior, of course, Cody Duckowitz. Wearing number 4, that's Ashton Akery, also a senior. Nathan Pham wearing number 12, also a senior. Followed by a couple underclassmen, number 15, Kyle Biddle. And then number 20, the only sophomore on the floor, that is Mr. Julian Grant. Welcome to Midwestern League play. Jason, we're nearing the end.
We are close to the end, Jeff. Senior night, as you said, here for the Comets. Their last home game, big postseason implications with this game tonight. The Eagles do have their final home game this Friday against the Springfield Millers, but this is a must-win game for the Eagles, the way I see it, Jeff, if they hope to have any play after the season's over with. So we can talk a little bit more about that later, but let's look forward to this great Midwestern League tilt.
Ball tipped around between Knight and Biddle and ends in the hands of the Comets. Comets moving from right to left on your screen. Duckowitz with the open 3, takes it hard off the back iron, brought down by Pham, and a quick foul. It's going to be on number 3, Brighton Livingston, as Pham just had the inside lane on Livingston.
Love to see Nathan Pham getting active like that. He gets a start tonight on senior night, and right away makes his presence felt with an offensive board. Biddle taking it hard to the right. Good.
For the first 2 points up and in for the Comets, and made by Kyle Biddle, 2-0 here in favor of the Comets. And there's Peyton Pierce, can't get it to go, as well as Knight on the rebound. A battle for it between Knight and Biddle. Ball knocked out of bounds in favor of the Comets. Instructions now from second-year coach Brian Scott. He comes in with an overall record here of 18-4, 8-2 in the Midwestern League play.
That's going to be a foul pretty early on for Peyton Pierce of the Eagles, Jeff. That's going to be an important one. Peyton Pierce is definitely the team leader in scoring. In fact, Pierce is the 4th highest scorer in 5A in Oregon this year. So Coach Mars definitely does not want to see him get in foul trouble early.
Plenty of experience for Peyton Pierce here at the varsity level for Coach Ryan Mars, and now his 8+ year out at Eagle Point, the longest tenure of any coach in the Midwestern League. Up and in for Akery for both, a quick 4-0 lead. Comets in a man-to-man. Here's Knight just from the elbow, a little bit hard. That's picked up by Livingston. Back out to Knight in the lane. Here's Livingston from the corner and cleaned up by Biddle. Pham up, quick release. Can't get it to go, and Livingston's all over the place. Pierce is on the move now. He's going to give it up to Knight. He's bothered by Biddle and comes up hard off the glass.
Ooh, and Peyton Pierce just got called for his second foul less than 2 minutes into the first quarter, Jeff. He is untucking his jersey and heading to the bench. That's not good news for the Eagles. Like I said, they really need this game tonight. Traveling to Crater, they've also got a tough away game with Thurston next week, and Peyton Pierce needs to be on the court for these Eagles to have a chance.
Minute 18 into the ball game, and Pierce with a quick 2. Comets with a quick 4-0 lead. Duckowitz now above the block, And hands off to the left-handed Acree. He fishes back to the right and the left. Gives it up to Biddle. He's going to take the open 18-footer. Rebounded by Pham. A little bit of a push-off maybe
yeah,
on
he did.
Knight.
Pham may have gotten away with one there. You could hear the Eagle Point bench react to it.
Raber, fast as lightning, works his way all the way down the court. It's going to be fouled by Biddle for a quick couple free throws. They changed that foul. It's on Pham.
Nathan Pham, yep.
Yeah. So a couple.
It's like maybe Pham kind of got him on the floor before he went up. Biddle blocked him from behind after the foul.
Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock and Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Know your role, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Raber gets the 1 of 2 to go, 4-1 now. Comets.
Very nice take for Julian with the finish with his left hand.
Just had a head of steam going
Yeah,
there.
he sure did, didn't he? It was curious. He didn't really get picked up. You know, they showed a little bit of a half-court trap, but once the Eagle Point defender let him pass, Julian did. He just got a head of steam.
Acree to Biddle in the corner, working on Weaver, one-on-one. A lot of body, can't get it to go off the front iron. Weaver rips it down, the 6'3 senior, but tosses it into the hands of Julian Grant, who goes over and back.
Yeah.
Speaking of momentum, he had momentum going in the wrong
Looks
way.
like the Eagles are going to take a timeout, Jeff, so we'll take a timeout too. We'll check the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater Comets leading at 6, visiting Eagle Point Eagles with 1.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at U.S. Cellular.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular. Now serving.
And we're back. Quick 30-second timeout, I believe, for Coach Scott. 6-1 here is the score early on. Midwestern League play on a Tuesday night. Hard take for number 11. That's Hector Rodriguez, the 6-foot senior's checked into the game wearing number 11. And he's going to get a couple free throws.
Acree just picked up his first foul.
Gives a chance to recognize another great sponsor here at Table Rock Sports. For almost 50 years, Jason, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, your vehicle, any business needs you may have. Locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass. They do support our schools and our communities. Please support them.
Junior Ben Higginson just checked in for senior Nathan Pham. Pham gave Coach Scott 3 pretty good minutes with the start tonight.
Both free throws up and in for Rodriguez. 6-3 here early on. Grant working on Rodriguez. Here's Duckowitz, gets Weaver up in the air, up and under and in for the senior Duckowitz.
Duckowitz making it look easy. Little pump fake, gets his man in the air, go baseline.
Raver calls for the screen, gets it from Knight, goes up for 2 over Biddle, bounded by Acree. He looks to push up, right hand to his left. Here's Higginson driving right into the lane, up and in, off the front iron, can't get it to go, and Knight, the 6'5 junior, cleans up the board. Instructions from Coach Ryan Marr as Raber crosses half court. Gets stuck down on the block with the taller Grant. Kicks it out to Rodriguez now in front of the Comet bench.
So it'll be interesting, Jeff, to see where the Eagles are able to generate their offense. That's one way to go. The big man, Hayden Weaver, on the pick and roll. But I was mentioning earlier, Pierce, he's a 20-plus points a game kind of player, and with him on the bench, the Eagles are going to have to find their offense elsewhere.
Shot up and off the backboard by Grant, but rebounded by the Comets for an extra possession. An errant pass by Duckowitz as he's looking for Grant underneath. No go. Raber, good ball handler here, wearing number 0 for the Eagles.
He does. He's got a good handle on the ball, and he's quick, huh?
Yep. I remember the name Raber, right? Isn't there?
Yeah, there was a kid. Not sure if it was an Eagle Point kid. There was a kid that played for Wilsonville a few years back, Dakota Raber.
All right. Knocked out of his hands in the hands of Higginson. He kisses it up to Duckowitz, who can't kiss it off the glass. Still 8-5 here with 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Here's Raber now with his left, picks it up. Knight now. Rodriguez working on Acree, down to Knight. A nice pass and a beautiful shot over Higginson for Mr. Knight.
Connor Knight, he's the third Knight brother that we've watched play here at Eagle Point in the last several years. So a basketball family, those Knights.
You're going to have to help me with the names. Is Brandon
I think it starts off with Hayden. And then Brennan.
And now Connor.
Now Connor, yep. Nice take from Kyle Biddle. Again, baseline. If I'm Coach Mars, I'm going to tell my Eagle Point defenders, do not give up the baseline, please. Julian Grant with a really nice block and then a turnover.
Speedy Raber gets it back, and he's going to put it back in for 2. He's having a nice night, and he's full of confidence here with his running mate, Peyton Pierce, on the bench. 10-9, favor the Comets. Duckowitz with a look.
He got an extra dribble.
He sure did. He sure did, didn't he? Hey, it's senior night, Jason.
It's senior night. The officials know it.
There's no double dribble here when it's senior night.
Boy, we're right above the Eagle Point fans, and they, at least 90% of them, recognized it.
They were paying attention.
Yes, they were.
12-9 here, minute 20 left, first quarter. There's Raber, nice pass to Weaver.
That was a nice pass. Weaver does a nice job on that pick and roll.
Back out to Knight, he's blocked by Biddle, up ahead to Higginson. He's going to have the easy bunny for 2. All started with a nice block from Biddle.
Biddle with the defense and the transition. Nice job keeping his head up on the dribble.
Got an off-ball foul. I believe that's on Livingston.
I think I was on Knight. I saw 1-3, I believe.
You're right.
Yeah, that might have just been maybe a little frustration foul from Connor Knight.
It's kind of one of those things, just speaking of older brothers, I've got a older and a younger, and you're in the station wagon just poking at each other, right?
Sure.
Happens out on the floor as well.
Yep.
Whoever gets caught by Dad gets the foul. This time it's Connor. Acree with a quick move to the left, but he's pushed out hard by Raber. No foul, and it's going to go in possession of the Eagles. Good defense by Raber.
Comets showing a little bit of pressure, kind of some token pressure, backing off now into the half court. So this is interesting. On the lightning quick Raber, we've got 6'5" Eli Bryant. And I think Biddle might have got a little piece of that one, Jeff.
Coach Ryan Mars agrees with you. He's saying, hey, that thing was tipped.
The officials did not see it, though, so
Not
I must be wrong.
Token pressure from the Eagles. Here's Duckowitz with an open look, but he
was thinking
no.
maybe he'd take another dribble.
Right. And Bryant, his heel stepped out of bounds. You see that a lot at the pro level. You know, that three-point line is so close to that out-of-bounds line. Their heels often hit when they shoot. Eli Bryant there out of bounds for the turnover. 14-9, under 10 seconds here.
So I started my comment on this, Jeff. I like Eli Bryant on that anterior defense. I want to see how he does against Rabers. So that's the end of the first quarter. The look at the John L. Scott scoreboard shows the Crater Comets at 14. The visiting Eagles gaining on them at 9. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, I'm School Resource Officer Cunningham from Centerpoint PD. Myself and SRO Jones serve School District 6 and are happy to lend an ear to students, parents, and teachers experiencing difficulties, whether at home with other students or just simply want to check in with a safe adult. As School Resource Officers, our jobs are to focus on students in our community to help them feel safe and provide them with another person to talk to. If you see us around the schools, don't hesitate to say hi.
I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jones with the Centerpoint Police Department, and I'd like to tell you about the DARE program. One of my duties as an SRO is to teach the DARE program to District 6 fifth graders. The DARE program focuses on teaching our students the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as deterring bullying and gang violence. Part of the funding for the DARE program comes from the Police Department's annual Dare to Cruise car show, which happens each summer. Follow the Centerpoint Police Department Facebook page for more information about this event and other important.
Welcome back to Crater High School on this Tuesday night. It's it's a short week given the President's holiday. It is Tuesday already, February 20th. Don't blink, folks. We're moving right into daylight savings soon and whatnot.
It's all coming fast.
Got a lot to look forward to.
State tournaments,
right.
March Madness, a lot to look forward to indeed, Jeff.
Comets coming off a win this past Friday up at Churchill. They won by a score of 80-62 at Churchill. And these Eagle Point Eagles lost at home against the Thurston Colts by 9, 58-49.
They got to face Thurston away next Tuesday, a week from today. So Peyton Pierce checked back in. The Eagles were 14-9 when he did it. Kyle Biddle called with the charge.
Number 42, that's Hugo Perez-Chica into the game, and he takes the immediate player control charge from Biddle. And he really couldn't help himself. He was in a tough position with that pass.
Yeah.
And that's probably the softest hit that Hugo has taken in his 3 years.
Indeed. Hugo, a very, very good football player, a running back, I believe, for the Eagles.
Yes.
So Pierce is in. Let's see if he forces the issue or if he lets the game come to him.
There he is. He's swiping at the ball at Duckowitz, but he got all ball, no foul. Acree back to Duckowitz, picked up by Pierce with 2. Eli Bryant with a pump fake around Perez-Chica. Kind of a circus shot with his left hand, but can't get it to go. Pierce now on the move. He moves well with the rock. The Eagles move the ball really well.
They
There's
sure do.
Raber.
It's good passing team. Higginson looked like maybe he thought Eli was going to grab it, and it bounced off his knee and out of bounds.
Good crowd on hand tonight here at Crater High School for a Tuesday night.
Tuesday night without a girls game beforehand. So Pierce making his presence known with the long 3.
It's his second shot of the night. He's 1 of 2 now. Draws that lead just to 2. 14-12 favor of the Comets. Perez-Chica D's up Grant, who's going to be called over the back. So immediate positive numbers when Perez-Chica comes in.
Yep.
Weaver will have a breather as Knight comes in. Raber's going to have a seat as well into the game number 10. That's Logan Moreno. Rodriguez will bring up the ball, hindered by Higginson. Here's Moreno. Pierce throws it into the hands of Duckowitz now, kind of a 3-on-3, a slow 3-on-3. Duckowitz tries to get around Perez-Chica, but can't. He's got the Midas touch at this moment. Anything around Hugo.
He does. I'm staying away from Hugo if I'm a Comet. He last 3 possessions, he's ended up with the ball or causing the turnover.
What was that?
So apparently it's been reversed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Reverse my comment.
Yeah.
It's the anti-Midas touch for Hugo.
Yes.
Apologies. Personal foul on Hugo, his first. Comets retain possession. Biddle guarded by Knight. Got a couple inches on Biddle into the hands of Pierce. Boy, he can move up the court quickly. Moreno's bothered by Higginson. He's going to get a couple free throws.
So Pierce does change the complexion of the game. He gets in, gets the steal. Knight with the nice trail, you know, pushing the ball up the court, that transition defense to offense. And the Comets just barely hanging on to their lead right now.
Free throw up and in for Moreno. 14-13. As we're here early in the second quarter.
So we've got a timeout on the floor, Jeff. 14-13, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see?
Quick timeout there. And we're back. 14-13 favor of the Comets. Moreno with one left at the free throw line. Can't get that to go. As Biddle brings down the board. 6 minutes left here, second quarter. Senior night, Crater High School. 3 seniors being recognized tonight. There's one, Nathan Pham. Here's 2, Ashton Acree. It's going to come up hard off the back iron. And, of course, the third is Cody Duckwitz. All on the floor at the moment for the Comets. Paris Chica works his way down into the lane. Finds Knight. He goes up with his right hand. Can't get it to go. Drive by Grant. It's blocked by Moreno, but too much body and a whole lot of student sections here. We're excited.
You hear it go from cheers to jeers in about 0.5 seconds. Right. Looked like possibly good defense. Quick whistle, change to a foul. Julian Grant's going to the line for his trouble.
Got about 8 Eagle Point students sitting right where the players check in. They want into the game, I think, Jason.
They sure look like it, huh?
Buzz them in. Speaking of buzzing in, that's Weaver. He's coming in for Moreno as he just picked up his first foul. Grant up and in with his first. And second for Mr. Julian. 16-13.
Grant with 4, Duckwitz with 4, Biddle with 4. It's pretty even scoring from the Comets tonight.
Parachica works his way into the middle and is blocked by Grant.
That's the second impressive block from Julian Grant. Now, Parachica's not a high riser, Jeff, but he created some space.
Sure did.
And Julian Grant, he times his jumps so well. He doesn't get in a lot of foul trouble for the blocks that he's able to obtain. Good defense from Acree.
Pierce can't get that to go. Snared by Biddle. All the way up the right-hand side to Grant. He's going to wait for his running mate in Duckwitz. Back to Grant, works his way baseline. Nice pass to Pham.
Good ball movement from the Comets right up until that point.
Fastest guy on the court. That's Mr. Raber. Steals it away.
He is so quick. You just got to be careful with your dribble with him. So Weaver got called with the foul on the screen against Grant. Moved a little bit, maybe stuck his hip out some.
Just his first. 4:33 here left in the second quarter. Eagles come in with a 10-11 record. They're 2-7 in league play, ranked 18th in the state. The Comets, 18-4. They are 8-2 in league, ranked 8th in the state. They're also ranked 8th, Jason, in the coaches poll as they moved into the poll after that big win against the Highlanders of North Eugene, and rightfully so.
Yep, and 8th is kind of a nice place to be. Speaking of nice, how about Connor Knight?
Yeah, he was really on the move there.
Boy, he was, and he really avoided that contact. Julian Grant set up. He was ready to try and take a charge, and Connor just went right around him, stretched out, got the shot over him. Speaking of getting a shot over him, Kyle Biddle over Weaver. So yeah, 8th is kind of the sweet spot for the Comets. Their play-in game will be at home if they remain 8th or higher. Only way we could see them going higher, Jeff, is maybe a win away at Thurston on Friday night, but no guarantee there, right?
That's right.
A lot of that would, some of their fate is outside of their own control because some of that's going to depend on how other teams that are ranked higher than them play.
So just 2 more games for the Comets. The Eagles here and then on the road Friday night against the Colts. The Eagles do have 3 games. This game here tonight. Then they have Springfield, and then they also have Thurston. Blocked by Biddle once on Knight, picked up by Eli Brandt, puts his player in a tough position in Grant.
Yeah. That, that's one of those things that Eli's got to kind of recognize. That Grant's running, he's facing backwards toward him, and Eli's the one that can see the defense coming up on him, so he's just got to not make that pass. That's just experience stuff.
If you're Coach Ryan Mars, boy, you're super pleased. Your best player has hung it out here with 2 fouls early in the game, the first minute, and then just playing tough the rest of the team here. 18-15 as Acree has a good look, and he'll get that separation. 21-15 now as Acree nails the 3.
And that's Weaver picking up his 2nd foul. Another illegal screen on him. He's going to have to come out after that. He disagrees with both of those screening fouls. Coach Mars imploring his team, saying you got to get a stop on this possession. Can't afford any more space. Tough defense from the Eagles. I like it. They have really. Kyle Biddle likes it even more.
That really is good defense from the Blue and the Eagles, but Biddle's just a better offense. Pierce can't get it to go. A contested 2. Another rebound for Kyle. 24-15 now. Acree out to Biddle. Pump fake, nothing. Back to Grant. Grant will work baseline. He'll try to avoid the charge and won't.
Whoa, he did not. He did try. Just didn't work for him. I think that's Grant's 2nd foul, if I'm not wrong.
I know what you would do on this. Okay, so if you're Julian Grant, you have that wide open baseline, but you see the player down on the block. What do?
I'm going to jump stop and go straight up.
That's right.
Yep. I mean, I love that he's kissing it off the glass, but Julian likes, he likes that move to the basket, but I think when we interviewed him, Jeff, that was one of the things that he said he wants to work on in the offseason is getting that kind of short-range jump shot going. And a lot to like about Easton Raber, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sweet-looking shot from the elbow for Raber off the dribble. 24-17 here. Minute 43 left, 2nd quarter. Stay tuned. Coming up is the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest rec guide. All the sports leagues, classes, special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Acree now bothered by Moreno. Here's Grant. Picked up by Raber. Now Higginson. He gets it into Biddle. Over the back, possibly on Knight, but no call. Back to Higginson. Eli Bryant's tied up by Knight, and that's going to be on the floor, a 5th foul.
Eli's another one I'd like to be able to see him just do a little jump stop and pop right there in the middle, Jeff. He is a high riser. He can shoot that jump shot and on that drive instead of taking that dribble and continuing all the way through, just straight up. I think that'd be a nice move for Eli to work on, develop for the next season.
First shot is hard for the junior, wearing number 23 for the Comets. Ashton Akery's going to have a seat. He looks like he's a little bit shaken up. I'm not sure if it's a wrist or stomach. Looks like he's holding his abdomen on his right, maybe left side. Bryant with both misses. Moreno cleans up the boards.
Nice defense from Grant. Raber is so quick. And Pierce does have a green light.
Rebounded by Biddle with a long look down the lane, and here's Grant, works his way to the right. And
Poor,
I like it.
Poor Eli. He's wanting to do some good stuff, and I like that. And I don't believe that ball was going in, so he had obviously offensive basket interference.
So Grant went down the right-hand lane, laid it up. The ball was dancing on the rim, and Bryant came out of nowhere. He did grab the rim with his left hand and tried to flush the ball with his right.
Yes, and that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Speaking of problems, Connor Knight caused the problem. Connor was right there when Julian got that breakaway. Nice pass from Kyle Biddle to Julian, but Connor was there bothering everybody. Speaking of bothering, how about right there again, Eli Bryant causing problems for Pierce.
Biddle up to Higginson. He's going to hold for one shot only.
One ping only.
13 seconds left here, second quarter. Comets up 24-17. Biddle on the drive with 9. Grant on the shot, Biddle on the tip. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be in the hands of Rodriguez with a second to go, and he heaves it down, no go.
And that'll do it for the first half at Crater High School. The John L. Scott scoreboard says the hometown Crater Comets 24, the visiting Eagle Point Eagles 17. We'll be back.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tenders Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount. It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tenders Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount
I saw you talking. I didn't know if I was supposed to be on or not.
Please welcome from Central Point, Oregon, the Crater Winter Percussion. Crater High School, you may take the floor in exhibition.
We still do not know what caused this tragic series of events. It's almost as if they were seduced into a euphoric state by this toxic substance.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy. RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurants.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back here to Crater High School. A nice halftime production from the Crater High School band.
That was spectacular.
Duckowitz with the drive to the left, can't get it to go. Raber pushes up to Pierce. He can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound comes down in the hands of the Comets. That's Julian Grant. Scores 24-17, really a low-scoring affair the first 2 quarters here. And Acree, kind of a shot you don't see very often, kind of a hook shot from about 9 feet away. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be proud of that.
That's Acree's 7th point. He's second only behind Kyle Biddle in scoring for the Comets. Biddle's got 9.
Pierce kicks out to Connor Knight, slapped away by Acree into the hands, and a steal credited to Duckowitz.
Kyle Biddle kind of surveying the field.
Kind of a pass to the middle where 1-2 players are supposed to cut. One cut through Pham, and boy, what a nice turnaround fadeaway for Duckowitz.
Sure was. I mean, we've seen a couple of shots from both Acree and Duckowitz that we just don't usually see from those two. The fader from Duckowitz, that kind of crossover teardrop hook from Acree.
Silenced us up here for a quick moment, we'll tell you that. 28-17, 6.5 minutes left, third quarter. Last home game here for the Comets. Again, they're a shoe-in for the state playoffs. That's the top 16. What the Comets are really vying for here is to be ranked, nice shot by Rodriguez, to be ranked in the top 8. If they're ranked in the top 8, that means they'll get a home playoff game. As an example, they're rated number 8 now. They would play the number 9 seed. So it would be a heck of a matchup as Acree is starting to light things up. A three-pointer for Acree.
Acree's feeling good. Peyton Pierce is time to activate the scoring. Pierce was held to just 3 points in that first half.
Connor Knight with a nice release from Weaver, but can't get it off the back iron. Biddle now on the move. Three-point line over to Pham. Baseline. Here's Duckowitz in front of the student section. Between his legs, drives baseline, knocked out of his hand by Raber. Coach Ryan Marsh wants a timeout. We'll do the same here at Table Rock Sports. Comets in the lead, 31-19. We'll be right back after this message.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together.
Quick timeout from Coach Ryan Mars in his 8th+ season for Eagle Point, the longest tenured coach in the Midwestern League. Duckowitz now with a couple free throws. Give you a recap on Midwestern League play tonight. Of course, Eagle Point's here at Crater. Springfield is traveling over to Thurston, and Churchill is traveling upwards to North Eugene. That's happenings in the Midwestern League as Duckowitz hits 1 of 2. 32-19, 5:20 left, third quarter.
Does Ashland have the night off, Jeff? I didn't hear their number called.
The Grizzlies are hibernating.
The Grizzlies are hibernating. Very nice. Duckowitz just dribbled himself right into trouble, but he got his own rebound. Higginson with the quick pull.
Connor Knight says, I'll bring this ball up, says a 6'5 junior, and he goes coast to coast, but it's fouled.
Duckowitz chased him the length of the court for that foul.
Just foul him like 90 feet earlier.
He did. He waited till he shot it to get the foul.
Midwestern League sits atop. That's the North Eugene Highlanders. They're 20-3, folks, a 10-1 record. Their only loss here at Crater. They're the number 2 team in the state. Next is Crater at 18-4. They're 8-2 in league, number 8 in the state. Followed by the Thurston Colts. They're 14-7, 7-2 in league, and number 13 overall.
Connor Knight made both those free throws for his 5th and 6th points on the evening.
Cross-court pass, Duckowitz to Higginson into Pham, who turns and kicks it to Duckowitz, pulls up, can't get it to go, knocked away by Higginson. Here's in the hands of Connor Knight. He's all alone. He's going to go up and throw it down.
Yes, and he did.
Junior Connor Knight, coast to coast on the long tip, the big rebound, and the dunk for the junior.
And Acree quieted the Eagle Point fan section.
We'll get the score corrected, folks. My apologies. 35-23. The scoring is now lighting it up. Here's Biddle now, right-hand side, picked up by Pierce, who still has those 2 fouls that he picked up in the first minute of the game. Acree down on the block to Biddle. He's got Weaver on him. Right reverse pivot with a fadeaway. Doesn't go.
I like the pace with which the Eagles play, Jeff. They really push the ball up the court. And with Easton Raber running point, I think they really have the ability to kind of get teams on their heels.
Biddle nearly tipped away, but he's going to call for that foul. Tried to intercept it, and he had a clear lane if he would have got a little bit more of a hand on the ball.
Yep, it was a close one. A little bit of a touchy foul, but a foul nonetheless.
Crater Comet girls are at Eagle Point as we speak, Jason. They're 21-1. Only one loss this year. That was at Willamette. They're the number 2 ranked team in the state. Jason, they're on a 17-game winning streak. Don't tell me.
They are on a tear. Those Crater Comet girls will be fun to watch. They're in good position going into state. Obviously, they'll have a home play-in game, and assuming they win that, they get a high seed going in. So if they go into state tournament ranked 2nd, they'll be playing the 7th ranked team, or whichever team comes out of the win of that 7th and, 7-11?
Yes. Bryant with the extra possession. Duckowitz double team, knocked away by Knight. Of course, they're all working towards that state tournament. This year, not at Gill Coliseum. This year, it is at Linfield in McMinnville, folks. That's March 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th in Linfield.
That'll be interesting. I've never been to that campus, Jeff. I look forward to it. Nice take from Bryant. You been to Linfield before?
I have not been to Linfield. Nope, I have not.
Well, that was a nice, strong drive to the hoop from Eli Bryant, causing Knight to pick up his 3rd foul, costly foul for Knight.
So Bryant, 0 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Let's see if he can change directions here. Up and going to be hard off the rim. No. 37-23 with 2:30 left, 3rd quarter. Weaver with a full set of steam stops, but Biddle gets him on the arm, and that'll be Kyle's 3rd, I believe.
That's a foul that Kyle just needs to avoid making, Jeff.
Yeah, he'd stopped his momentum.
Yeah. Hayden didn't really have anywhere to go. He was gonna try and make a swooping, maybe a hook shot with his left hand, and Kyle, I think, just needs to kind of wall up, keep his hands up, focus on boxing out, get the rebound, just good solid interior defense.
The big man and Weaver good on both free throws. 37-25, Comets. Acree all the way through the baseline. Finds an open shot for Biddle. A rebound by Bryant, an extra possession and a foul. So Eli Bryant coming to life here in the third quarter.
Love watching Bryant going after those offensive boards.
Second foul, number 3, Brandon Livingston.
Acree, one dribble, picks up the ball. Now to Biddle baseline. Strong move as he cuts a couple Eagles apart, kisses it off the glass, and he'll have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
That was a strong move. Kyle's athletic, and he plays big for 6'3", in my opinion. He just, he seems big out there. Connor Knight's a couple inches taller than him, but, toe-to-toe, they just kind of feel like they're about that same size. And Biddle's been that way throughout the season. He's a 6'3" kid that plays like a 6'5" kid. And completing the three-point play.
40-25 with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Raber brings up the ball behind his back as he goes around to Higginson. Nearly blocked by Bryant, but up and in by Pierce. A beautiful tip in. Bryant now into the lane. Thought he was fouled. He's not. Into the hands of nobody.
Just a scramble for the ball. Higginson was always closest to it, and maybe even closest to it when it finally went out. Perez Chica coming back in. See if he's got that Midas touch again.
And he'll break Brighton Livingston. Here's Pierce baseline, works his way in, up and in for two, makes it look easy. Peyton Pierce, 29, Eagles 40, Comets. Acree with a very nice move around a couple Eagles, but just can't get it to go. Number 11 into the game, that's Hector Rodriguez. Moreno also into the game.
There's Perez Chica making things happen.
Offensive rebound from Moreno, kicks it to Raber. Perez Chica.
3 offensive rebounds for the Eagles. Traveling call on Perez Chica. Good things were about to happen for him though, huh? Good things to happen for guys that get offensive rebounds, Jeff.
Absolutely.
That's called making your own luck.
Couple shots for Hugo, can't get him to go. Turnover on the traveling call. Under a minute to go here, third quarter. Man-to-man defense for the Eagles. Duckowitz with a look, stolen away by Raber.
If I was Cody Duckowitz, I would not dribble with Raber around me. Oh, and that is just a silly mistake. Peyton Pierce has a chance to turn the game around a little bit for the Eagles, but then he turns and taunts Eli Bryant after that dunk and gets a technical foul called.
It's really a beautiful play. A nice outlet and a nice pass to Pierce, who is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Coming up the left-hand side, he throws it down with his right hand, and then, I don't know what the tapping of the head means.
That means you're too small.
Too small. And not many people have done that to you nor me, so maybe that's why we don't know what that means.
Well, Eli Bryant's a couple inches taller than both of us, so
is that who
maybe it was ironic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing it to Eli.
Okay. Well, let's get the score corrected. 2 points on the scoreboard for Pierce, and then a couple free throws here.
Acree hit his second of the two, technical foul.
A 10-point lead, and that puts Peyton Pierce on the bench. I don't know if his night's over. He untucked his jersey and had a seat.
It, but he did pick up his third foul with that technical.
He gets a knuckles from a Eagle Point fan member that comes in and says that's a dunk nonetheless. Acree can't get it to go over Perez Chica, but he's going to be fouled going up for a couple free throws. Coach Ryan Mars wants a travel.
He's still calling it.
He might be right.
He may not be wrong.
Oh, I just miss the days, Jason. You go down and throw down a dunk, and you just go down to the other end and play defense.
No, what you do is you point back to the guy that gave you the nice pass, right?
I just
you acknowledge the assist instead of taunting the guy who was near you.
Well,
because eventually you're the guy playing defense on the next dunk.
That's right. You just lose momentum for your squad, and maybe you feel some remorse, maybe not here. 4 seconds left here, third quarter. Biddle driving up is going to get a three-pointer away, and he's going to come up short.
Just shy at the end of the third quarter. Crater Comets 42, Eagle Point Eagles 31 on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops, and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy. RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurants.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back here. Second to the last game of the year for the Comets as they take a 11-point lead into the fourth quarter. It will be Eagles ball moving from right to left on your screen. Last quarter here for the seniors of Crater.
There's Perez Chica making it happen. Kyle Biddle picking up yet another foul.
Got a lot of ball game left here, folks. Start of the fourth quarter. Biddle picks up his fourth. Paris Chica coming off the bench, doing yeoman's work for Coach Ryan Mars.
Yep. I said it before, Paris Chica does a nice job of creating space, and that's exactly what he did with Biddle for the three-point play.
And punishment serve for Pierce as he checks back into the game. So less than a minute suspension for the young man with a nice dunk. And we've got full court pressure now by the Eagles as they're only 8 points away here on the Crater home court, a senior night. Eagle Point bench imploring those on the floor to play some defense. Eli Bryant goes strong to the baseline, cuts the defenders, and gets a blocking call. So Eli Bryant with a couple free throws here. It gives us a chance to give a shout out to a few of our great sponsors here at Table Rock Sports. We'd like to thank our great sponsors, John L. Scott Real Estate, our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird, and of course Food for Less here in Southern Oregon.
Bryant's shooting woes from the charity stripe continue, Jeff. 0 for 4 tonight. Turn that around here. There we go.
Knight has that stolen away. Now it's in the hands of Acree. Left hand behind his back with his right hand now at the elbow. Looks, can't find. There's a release valve in Duckowitz. Bryant works his way into the lane. A quick pass, low, but to Higginson, who nails it. It's all set up by Eli Bryant. The 6'3 junior drives in, draws attention, kicks it out to the shooter. It's that simple, folks. Basketball.
It is. That is simple basketball the way it's meant to be played. The drive and dish from Bryant. Higginson all set. Catching the ball in the pocket, knocks it down. Speaking of, same thing. You know, Pierce is a ready passer. He has no problem giving up the ball, and we got a timeout on the court, so the John L. Scott scoreboard says Crater Comets 46, Eagle Point Eagles 37. We'll be right back.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And we're back here. Nice pass from Peyton Pierce over into the corner to Hector Rodriguez, who nails the three.
So now we're seeing some real full court trap from the Eagles. Comets break that, and Duckowitz with 25 seconds left to Grant. Pierce flies right by. Grant gets the foul and the bucket. Coach Mars is fired up.
I don't see enough of that in high school basketball, that deep pump fake.
Yep.
Just patience, wait until that player goes up, and then time it on the way up. Get nicked, go to the free throw line. I just don't see it enough.
You know, Julian plays with a lot of poise.
Can't convert on the old-fashioned three-point play for the sophomore, but they do get another possession. 48-37, 6 minutes, 10 seconds left here, fourth quarter. Acree off to the right, about a foot short, rebounded by the Eagles. We're seeing some offense here in the fourth quarter, Jason.
And Peyton Pierce is showing us why he is the fourth leading scorer in the state.
Goes up to the right side, gets
Kinda
fouled.
comes up holding his right hand or maybe his thumb there, Jeff. I'm not sure. He might have landed a little weird on it. We'll see how that affects him or if.
These kids are pliable nowadays. Well, I guess they always have been.
Yeah, it's just those days are behind us.
48-40 now. The Eagles sneaking back without starter Biddle on the floor. Duckowitz finds Bryant in the corner. He's going to go up and find his running mate in Higginson. There's Duckowitz for the 10-footer. Can't get it to go.
He is lightning quick, is Easton Raber. Coast to coast, gets the rebound, drives all the way for the layup, but the Comets got to take some blame for that.
Higginson with a quick shot, just what the Eagles need. Hey, there's 5:20 left here in the fourth quarter. It's 48-42, folks. Coach Ryan Mars earning his money's worth tonight, pacing back and forth like a caged lion in front of the Eagles.
How about Raber? Fearless.
The 10-footer comes up short, bounces out of bounds.
Junior Biddle in for Junior Bryant.
They break the pass by getting in the middle, then over the corner to Grant. content to burn some time off the clock. Shot clock at 20. Duckowitz baseline back to Biddle. Foul's going to be on Pierce. Not sure if that's 4 or 5 on the senior.
I want to say that's 4. The technical gave him 3. Yep, that's 4 for Pierce, 4 for Biddle. So both teams' 2 highest scoring players, both playing with 4 fouls. There's only 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A lot of 4s there, Jason.
A lot of 4s. A lot of 4s.
Biddle trying to break down Connor Knight. It's tied up. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession stays with the Comets. Good defense from Connor.
Excellent defense from Connor. And kind of actually what I was talking about earlier, Jeff. You know, he kept his feet. He didn't reach. He just kind of walled up when Biddle brought the ball around. He just grabbed it.
Acree misses Duckowitz on the inbounds play, but safely gets it in. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 4:20 on the game clock. Biddle comes up short on the shot. Higginson a foul on the rebound. That will be the 3rd foul of the quarter on the Comets.
Comets are keeping this game interesting. Their lack of ability to put the ball in the hole towards the latter part of this fourth quarter has helped the Eagles stay in this. 48-42, just a 6-point differential. And the Eagles are going to go to that man.
Knight picks it up at the elbow. Now Pierce. Up and over Grant. Can't get it to go. That's going to fall into the hands of Higginson. He's on the floor and a timeout requested and granted.
Coach Scott called the timeout thinking he was going to preserve what could have been a turnover, and then he looked away like he didn't want it after that. So we'll take it too. Comets 48, Eagles 42. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, I'm School Resource Officer Cunningham from Centerpoint PD. Myself and SRO Jones serve School District 6 and are happy to lend an ear to students, parents, and teachers experiencing difficulties, whether at home with other students or just simply want to check in with a safe adult. As School Resource Officers, our jobs are to focus on students in our community to help them feel safe and provide them with another person to talk to. If you see us around the schools, don't hesitate to say hi.
Speaking of yeoman's type effort, little shout out to young Charlie Higgins.
Charlie Higginson, yes. Big Charlie's been on the camera all night.
Yeah, those of you that have liked our video work tonight, thank young man Charlie Higgins. And we thank him as well. So nice work. His Oscar, his Academy Award will be granted at a time to be determined later. Knocked out of bounds, Comets will retain it. Tough shot by Biddle here. 3:39 left, fourth quarter, 48-42.
The Eagles have really cranked up the defense here in these last few possessions. The Comets are having some difficulty creating any offense.
Higginson can't get that to go. An open look. Biddle with a big rebound and an extra possession. Resets that shot clock.
So nice move from Biddle. I thought Pierce was going to grab that one. The little pick and roll from Acree or Biddle to Acree to Biddle, and Biddle really controlled it well.
Ended up being a nice pass, just kind of over the top, and Biddle made a nice pivot around. Here's Duckowitz on the miss from Raber. 50-48 now, under 3 minutes to go. Stick with us here. After the game, we'll have a senior Comet up here in the booth with us to discuss tonight's game and the future. That's right after the game here. So again, stick with us as Weaver will check in here late in the fourth and Hector Rodriguez will get a break.
So we got an 8-point differential. I think, Jeff, we're going to look for a lot of Easton Raber and Peyton Pierce as the Eagles really need to put some points in. Pierce pulls up, I think, for a long 2. That's no good.
Well, who comes down with it? Eli Bryant.
Eli Bryant. Comets are going to go a little more slow pace, try and burn a little time off of that shot clock. 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
Biddle with the open look with 15 seconds on the shot clock. No good. Pierce now on the move up the left-hand side. Here's Raber with the 3. That looked good from here. Kyle Biddle with a lot of rebounds tonight.
Indeed. Ashton Acree with a really nice move from left to right, finishing with his left hand on the right-hand side of the basket. Coach Marr is going to take a full timeout, Jeff. We're going to go ahead and do the same. The John L. Scott scoreboard says the Comets are leading by 10, 52-42. We'll be right back.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at U.S. Cellular.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Don't go put some greatness in it!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here. Another Dutch Bros. Oh my god, so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Eagles possession here, down 10 with a minute and a half to go, fourth quarter. Pierce quickly with a shot up. Acree will bring it down. Eagles content just to play good defense rather than foul.
Kyle Biddle again, Jeff. He plays big. He covers a lot of ground with those steps.
3-point shot. That's up and in.
That's Brighton Livingston with his 5th point on the night.
Been a long scoring drought there for the Eagles. They just needed that 2 minutes earlier. Acree knocked away. So just kind of want to mention here, so these OSAA ratings that are on OSAA.com has the Comets again rated number 8. What we're really waiting for, Jason, is Tuesday, February 27th at 10 p.m. At that juncture is
that's when they get locked in,
they freeze and they stick around. We got a full timeout here. The Comets are up 54-45. We'll be right back on Table Rock Sports.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
full timeout there from Coach Ryan Mars as we're wrapping things up. 42 seconds left here on a Tuesday night on Table Rock Sports. Comets came away with a win January 23rd in Eagle Point with a score of 64-54. So a similar spread tonight, 54-45. Biddle gets fouled, has a couple free throws. Both free throws, good.
18 points for Kyle Biddle, leading all scorers tonight. Kind of been a quiet 18 points, but Kyle's done it all. He's played great defense, got his rebounds. He's picked up more fouls than he would have liked to have, but Eli Bryant just can't get that monkey off his back, Jeff. He needed that.
Peyton Nurse up and in for two. And a late foul here for the Eagles.
So for those of you regular fans of the show, we interviewed Eli Bryant a couple weeks ago. And Eli's actually, he's a wonderful dunker. We love watching him in warm-ups, but he's got maybe a little mental block during the games right now. And just hasn't had the right opportunity. It looked like that was going to be it.
Flush it, young fellow.
Yeah.
I mean, you're up high enough. Just you put the wrist down and flush it through the hoop.
There is no question that young man has the lift for it.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean,
it's going to come.
Yeah, I mean, you're up there and it'll happen. Repetitions. Up and in for two, so 57-47. Pierce can't get that to go, and that's the final score here, 57-47 in favor of the Comets. Again, stick with us here just in a moment. We'll have a Crater Comet up here in the booth with Jason and myself here. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a